Hey guys, Colbert here. Welcome to another Racial Legends video. Guys, this one will be a showcase for Gorgorab. Gorgorab, he is one of the original supports in the game. He's been here since forever, since I started playing the game, and he's a fantastic champion. If you did get lucky in summoning him during this 2x, guys, and talking about a 2x, I do have 468 ancient shards, guys. I'll be opening them this Sunday. It's gonna be my birthday. I'm gonna do a big stream over on Twitch. So check out the link in the description below. I'll try to actually buy some more ancient shards and actually get that to 500 to make a nice opening 500 shards title for my for the YouTube video. But I'll be opening those for sure. So back to Gorgorab, guys. I wanted to do this video because he's one of the champions that many of you are gonna get during this 2x. And if you get him, do not be disappointed. There's no reason to, because he's a fantastic champion. He has so many good reviews, even on areas such as the Fire Knight, which I think he is definitely worthy in getting you all the way to stage 20 for sure. So let's get over his gear first. Gearing Gorgorab is very basic, guys. You need speed. You need a lot of speed. He's a champion that boosts speed using his skills, so giving him extra speed makes him, of course, much better. As much speed as possible, but of course I have built him a little bit different. I want some resistance as well for him because I use him in other areas such as the dungeons and of course the Doom Tower as well. So some resistance definitely helps, and also helps for PvP situations as well. So as much speed as possible, and if you can get resistance there, that's great. This is why I do have a resistance banner on him, and if you can get a resistance banner, that's great. Even if you can get accuracy on him, that's great, although not so much recommended over resistance in my opinion. He does have 305 resistance right now, 229 on speed, no critical damage. I don't care about attack and defense that much. HP, he does need some HP to be healthier than all your other targets, so he doesn't get targeted in the dungeons. He needs to be the one that survives and not the one that gets the tanking going. So definitely a worthy champion to have in your roster at level 60. So let's say you want to try a different kind of gear set on him instead of a speed set on him. You can definitely even try the Relentless set. It's going to be a fantastic set for him because he's just going to refresh through his skills much quicker. The same thing with the Reflex set, although it's an improved set lately because of its buff. It's also going to do the same thing as the Relentless set with a greater chance, although it won't give you an extra turn. It's just going to reduce the cooldown on one of your random skills. Other good sets on him are of course the Immortal set, which I like for areas such as Faction Wars where he needs healing more than the one that he applies to your team. So if you have got Immortal sets, you can give them to him and he's going to be great in there. Currently I have him built with defense on the gloves and HP on the chest, a mixture there. So he does, fill both roles of having nice amount of defense and also nice amount of health to just survive through the waves. His skills, guys, let's go over his skills. A1, 50% chance of removing one buff. This is why you would also like some accuracy on him. The reason this is so nice is because you always want to have, a way to actually remove buffs. It's not a great buff removal tool, but it's there on the basics, so it definitely can be used in some situations. A2, guys, fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%, and then a 50% increased attack buff on all allies is given at the 3 turns cooldown. This is so nice as a boost, but also an increased attack boost. So if you don't have your Arbiter just yet, this is going to be huge in buffing your team's attack, but also giving them some turn meter at a very low cooldown of 3 turns, and which is why, again, that Relentless set is so good on him. And then finally, guys, what makes him additionally great is his A3, a 5-turn cooldown when booked, revives any dead allies with 25% HP, then heals them by 25%. This is so good and so annoying in areas such as the arena, but also so good in areas such as dungeons where you need somebody to revive you to make you to help you go through all the waves. Definitely a worthy champion to have in your roster, and especially if you're a newer account. He's going to be also very good in the arena because of this one. Increase ally speed in arena battles by 23%. A very nice boost to your speed. This goes over your base speed. So if you have, for example, 97 speed, let's say you have 100 to make it round. You have 100, this is going to give you an extra 23 speed, which is so good, especially in a newer account where speed is very hard to get. So having him there for the lead in arena it's going to give you a very solid boost over other champions. For example, High Katoon. Gorgorab has a higher speed aura than High Katoon, so much better addition to your team in there. And also the increased attack buff fills both roles that, for example, High Katoon does not fill. Very, very good champion, solid champion in all areas. And then finally, masteries, guys. I'm going to show you how I built him, but it's not necessary the way that you need to build him. You can even go War Master on him if you're having issues in getting damage done on both clan boss and also bosses like the dragon. So War Master on him gives that percentage damage, of course, but the way I built him is more PvP focused and also dungeon carry focused. In terms of when somebody dies, he's going to come in there with timely intervention, increase his champion meter by 20% whenever an ally hero drops. So good. When your allies are very, very squishy, it means they can die so easily. If you got heavy damage dealers with you, he's gonna need to be gaining turn meter throughout the fight, and this timely interventions mastery gives him that opportunity. When somebody drops in health, he'll come back in there with timely intervention and either boost their turn meter or actually revive them if your allies are dead. So a pretty good skill. I also took Lore of Steel. You can either go Cycle of Magic, or if you want to go to the right side here, you can even try out Evil Eye for that extra turn meter reduction. I do like Retribution here for that counter attack, because countering and also removing a buff on a small amount of chance, of course, you saw his A1 before, is so good. Let's go over the dungeons and look at how good he is in areas such as the Dragon's Lair. So the Dragon's Lair is actually where I use him in this situation, guys. He's actually my booster because he actually helps my team make the run much quicker due to the way that his animations work. His animations compared to other champions, for example Arbiter, are much quicker, so he moves much quicker. He doesn't need to run anywhere to do his attack, and he still gives a very solid boost to your team's speed, and of course revives them in case they die. But we're not going to showcase this team. We're going to go in there with a bit weaker team just to showcase the potential that this this Gorgorab has to your team. So let's put in there. So guys, this is the team I'll be going into the dragon. It's not a totally new team. It's got Tyrell there, who's a fantastic champion in all areas. Apothecary there, who's a nice rare to have. Kale, of course, a starter champion. We've got a Cold Heart here just for additional damage to not make this run go for 5 minutes. I just want to showcase the great carry power that Gorgorab has in terms of reviving champions that might be dropping. The highest chance for somebody to die here is probably going to be my Cold Heart, and then I think Kale, and then Apothecary in terms of who is more squishy than others. Look at that. I just got killed there, but we don't have to worry too much about that because of Gorgorab just reviving there. My team slowly takes him down, and you see the carry potential there realized. So next up after this, we're going to be going into the arena just to showcase his boosting powers. And with the speed that I showed you, 228, I'm not going to put him with the Arbiter speed like 340 that I have. And the boosts are so frequent when you have two of them. You've got Apothecary there with a speed boost and turn meter boost. And then you also have Gorgorab there with the turn meter boost and attack boost. Fantastic duo together in the dungeons. Even if you don't have something like a Cold Heart, you're going to have your starter champion for sure, who is very squishy because he's just damage heavy, but still he's gonna die again. But still, he is there to be doing damage, and he needs a reviver definitely to carry you through all the way to the dragon. And that's where you need your Kale actually to survive all the way to the dragon. If you don't have a reviver there, it's gonna be a big issue. So the only poisoners we have got here is maybe Cold Heart, that she does a few poisons on her skills, but not so much. She's got that A3 mostly for damage. And then, of course, Kale, who is the real poisoner right here. And I hope I have him built with enough accuracy for this. Can't remember if he has the 200 that's needed. I think he does. So, a very solid team so far. 1 minute 50, and we had a couple of deaths on that kill. Look at those poisons slowly going to be taking down the dragon. And even if we go low in health, guys, Gorgorab is going to go there and actually boost the team's health. He goes so well also in areas like the Spider, where he helps enable Ultimate Galeg if you don't have him, because Ultimate Galeg needs an attack booster. And yeah, those two go so well together. A Gorgorab and an Ultimate Gallic make the spider so much easier. You can check my previous videos on the spider to actually go over there and see how good both of them are together. So a very solid team, of course. There, it's just Cold Heart doing what Cold Heart does, big damage on the boss. But you saw there the potential Gorgorab brings with those revives. Definitely, the books are worthy on him, even though we've got so many epics now in the game. Books are so hard to get, but still, if you can get a bit lucky with the Gorgorab and placing those skill books, then he's going to be a definite addition to your, carrying your team throughout the dungeons. Let's go over the arena, guys, and find a team there to actually beat. Right, guys, so I'm using this team. I'm going to just be trying out an arena fight just to show you, oh, this is very low power. Let's try a bit higher power against us. So it's not that unreasonable. This one, oh man. Yeah, let's just get Kill and Apothecary there. Just gonna see the double boost power that Gorgorab and Apothecary are gonna give you. So we're gonna have the first boost there. It's gonna be the second boost and attack boost. We got Kill going. Boom in there, and then we go with that A3 there with our final member, who can be whoever. Usually it's better to have somebody faster than actually Kill, so they can do their defense down, and then Kill does his big nuke and actually clears the whole amount of targets against you. Let's do another fight here, guys, and yeah, this time just get Apothecary out of there and just go with these three, so it's a bit more even. The amount of bots, guys. So we attack up, go with Kale. There's that nice boost. Let's do that A2 there. Defense down. So good. So if you guys have been also watching my free-to-play series, you guys are going to see that I have a booster champion and a champion that gives me an attack up. Both of those champions are different, and they have different skills that definitely benefit my starter champion, who is the nuker. Gorgorab gives those both roles in one champion. He also has a great lead. So this is why he was so good. When I started playing, I could see just Gorgorab throughout the arena. And you guys can probably also see it right now. If you just scroll down, Gorgorab, 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 you don't even need to watch this video to realize how good he is for PvP. So definitely worthy champion for you guys to level up. If you guys did like this video, leave it down in the comments below. Tell me which champion you want to see next in a video showcase. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!